They were Hollywood's golden couple, a love story that seemed untouchable, unshakable, unbreakable. But now, after nearly 2 decades together, Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban, the pair we all thought would last forever, are going their separate ways. And behind this shocking breakup lies a story far deeper than anyone expected. Welcome to Shockloom, and today, we're diving into one of the most heartbreaking celebrity splits of the decade. Nicole Kidman, already a global star and Oscar-winning actress, met country music's rising legend, Keith Urban, at an event in 2005. The spark was instant. They married just a year later, and for nearly 20 years, they seemed to prove that real love can survive the pressures of fame. They walked red carpets hand in hand, spoke glowingly about each other in interviews, and raised 2 daughters together. In an industry built on breakups and betrayal, Nicole and Keith were the exception. They were the couple everyone rooted for. But now, that picture-perfect image has shattered. In the last few weeks, whispers turned into headlines. Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban have separated. And according to sources close to the couple, this wasn't a sudden decision. It's been building quietly, behind closed doors for months. So what went wrong? According to insiders, the tension started as their careers began pulling them in opposite directions. Nicole's schedule has exploded again. New film projects, long shoots overseas, months away from home. Meanwhile, Keith has been on tour almost constantly, devoting his time to music and fans around the world. At first, they made it work, meeting in different cities, flying across continents, keeping their bond alive despite the distance. But over time, the distance stopped being physical. It became emotional. They were living separate lives, one source revealed. They still loved each other, but the connection they once had was fading. But career distance isn't the only reason. Another insider claims that Keith was the one who initiated the separation, and that decision, according to those close to the couple, broke Nicole's heart. She didn't see it coming, the source said. She thought they'd always fight through anything together, but this time Keith was sure. He felt they had grown too far apart to continue. It's a painful reminder that even love, stories that look perfect from the outside, can hide deep cracks on the inside. Publicly, both Nicole and Keith have remained silent. No official statements, no dramatic interviews, but their actions speak volumes. Nicole was recently spotted in Sydney without her wedding ring, a small but powerful signal that the rumors were true. And Keith, performing at a concert in Nashville just days later, told fans life changes, sometimes faster than we expect. The crowd cheered. But those who knew the story felt the weight behind his words. What makes this story hit even harder is how much they overcame together before this moment. Keith has spoken openly about his struggles with addiction early in their marriage, battles that could have torn them apart. But Nicole stood by his side, calling it the most important decision she ever made. They rebuilt from the ground up, and for years it looked like nothing could shake them. That's why this separation hurts fans so deeply. It isn't just another Hollywood breakup. It's the end of a love story many believed would stand the test of time. Now, the question everyone is asking, is this truly the end? Or just a chapter? Some insiders believe this could lead to reconciliation down the road. They still care deeply for each other, one friend told Vanity Fair. It's not hate, it's heartbreak. And sometimes heartbreak can heal. Others, though, say the decision is final, and both stars are quietly preparing to move on with their lives separately. If that's true, it means Hollywood has lost one of its rarest things, a celebrity marriage built on respect, loyalty, and time-tested love. For Nicole, the future is already full. Major film projects are lined up, and there's talk of a new prestige series that could bring her back to television. Keith, meanwhile, is preparing a massive new tour and reportedly working on deeply personal new music, songs inspired by major life changes. Maybe those songs will tell us more about the heartbreak behind closed doors. One thing is certain, this split has sent shockwaves through Hollywood and beyond. Not because it's messy or scandalous, but because it's real. It's a painful reminder that even the strongest bonds can break, and that sometimes love stories don't get the fairy tale ending we imagined. Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban gave the world nearly 2 decades of partnership, family, and love. And even if this is the end of their chapter together, their story will remain one of Hollywood's most iconic romances. What do you think? Will Nicole and Keith find their way back to each other? Or is this the final goodbye? Tell us what you believe in the comments below. And before you go, don't forget to subscribe to Shockloom for more breaking Hollywood stories, viral scandals, and celebrity drama as it happens, because this is just the beginning.